Tanya Horowitz. I am from here in Boulder, Colorado. You know, it's not every day that you find sort of this direct connection between your work and meaningful environmental impact. And I think at this company and everybody in their day-to-day job, they can kind of see that. If the robot gets a little bit better, if we solve some sort of issue in the field, that corresponds to more material being diverted from the landfill, and that's that kind of environmental cause I think is shared across the company. I think it's really fantastic that Colorado is building such a strong ecosystem of other startups and other companies that are trying to make an impact. I spend a lot of time traveling to and talking to people out of the Bay Area where obviously there's a lot of activity, and what I see in Colorado is that a lot of that same energy and a lot of that same ambition is starting to really become strong. And so I think the other finalists, as I hope we are sort of good examples of how that ambition is reaching Colorado, and it just gets me excited. You know, these environments, the environments where we work, are pretty nasty, is the best way to describe it. They're dusty, you got rotten food everywhere, there's rats crawling around, and so just putting in the time to make things work regardless of these challenges. Yeah, it's cold, it's hot, there's a lot of vibration, it's noisy, it's tough. But we've slogged through it and got some equipment that works really well. You know, we're not just making a piece of equipment. We're not just showing up to work. We're really trying to change the industry. We're trying to do cool things with AI and cool things with robotics, and I think it just leads to a better product and a more ambitious vision of what the industry can be. These recycling facilities, like I mentioned, are challenging applications for people, and a lot of these facilities weren't designed with social distancing in mind, and so robotics helps make these recycling facilities more resilient to these types of issues. And so a lot of recycling facilities see that now, and so they think about our robots not only in terms of the direct ROI and payback period and all of these things, of which our robots have a number of great attributes, but they see that, okay, over a long period of time, I'm probably going to have an issue like this, and robots can help make my business more resilient. If you believe that technology can significantly reduce the cost of sorting, what you start to see is recycling becomes the dominant form of waste management. If you total up the environmental impact this can have, whether it's greenhouse gas emission reductions, forests you don't have to cut down, mountains you don't have to mine, it can actually be one of the most significant environmentally beneficial things that you can do, as long as it's widespread and it's the default way of dealing with waste, and that is the world we want to make.